Y'all see that? That's disgusting. Oh. That's the life of a girl with PCOS, y'all. Y'all know, like, okay. Welcome back to another vlog. This is kind of like a little rant vlog that I'm doing. It's another video for the series that I have that it's called Just a Girl with PCOS vlog. So welcome back, ladies. I know it's been a very long time. Hopefully I'm not covering my speaker because this is actually a new phone and I'm still figuring out how to use it. But anyways, first of all, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all see that? That is kind of gross. But this is like really what we deal with, right, when we have PCOS. Do y'all see this dandruff? Do y'all? I know y'all see it. And I catch it like in every freaking video. It's so disgusting. I don't know what to do anymore about it. I've used Head and Shoulders. I've used the Southern Blue. Head and Shoulders gets rid of it. I guess I can say when I wash my hair with Head and Shoulders, it does do the job. But I feel like it's thinning out my hair super bad. So like I feel like okay, I know it looks like I have a lot of hair, but in reality I really don't. I feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you guys have something, maybe like a home remedy or something that I could use, or you guys can recommend for me to use on my head, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm actually thinking of taking prenatal pills just because of the benefits that they give you, even though I'm not pregnant. But I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Anyways, back to the whole reason why I was making this video. So I need your guys' advice. I know I mentioned in the video a little while back that I had excuse me, that I had received some pretty good news. I had gotten a job opportunity, which is what we needed for our family, well, for me and my husband at least, and it was kind of like a temp thing, and kind of like a temp to hire, but not really. I'm not gonna say who it was with or whatever, just because for personal reasons. But I did get hired through them, and they started doing cuts, right? So my issue is here. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like my PCOS has to do with my anxiety, right? So I feel like it's not something, I mean, anxiety is like a medical issue. And when I applied for this position, I applied to be out in the open where, you know, everybody's, you know, because I have a lot of experience, a lot of retail experience. Let's just say that. It is at a retail store. And when I applied to be put in a position where I would be out and about. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm like filming in front of my door, and there's like people walking by and they're just like stopping and staring at me. But anyway, that was kind of funny. But anyways, when I applied for this position, I applied for a position out in the open where I knew that my strengths could be used, if that makes sense to you guys. But I applied for that position. The person I got that hired me on, he was like, oh yeah, you have a lot of experience, you know, this would be good for you. I went to my second interview on the same thing. Oh, you know, it seems like you know what you're doing, so you'd probably be good for this position, blah blah blah. I was like, all right, great. Let's see, I caught that again. Y'all see that? That's disgusting. I'm sorry. It's gonna bug me when I post this and I see these, like, I feel like the more I mess with it, the more it shows. But anyways, so okay, I'm sorry, I keep getting off track. So that is what I applied for. When we first started the store, this is a brand new store that just opened. We were out in the open, you know, helping set everything up. Everything was great for the first 2 weeks. When the store finally opened, they set me in the fitting room, right? And at first, on my schedule, it had said that I was gonna be in the front. And when I got there, they switched me, I guess just because we had so many people and it was so busy in the fitting room, they put me in the fitting room. I was okay with it, I guess, because it was so busy that I was constantly moving and I didn't have time to really sit there and think of anything. I was just like moving, and I was fine with that. The first week, after that, I noticed that whole week they stuck me in the fitting room. So again, we were so busy that I was fine with it. Now the store's been open for about a month, and 2 weeks in, I was still in the fitting room, still in the fitting room. Third week passed by, still in the fitting room. So I finally talked to my manager, because I don't know if you guys get this, but please help me. I was getting anxiety attacks, like to the point where I had to tell myself, breathe, Lena, breathe. Like, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna get through this. Because I don't know if it was like the enclosed area or whatever the case might be, but it was bad. And I had to keep myself moving constantly in the fitting room. Well, after, you know, the grand opening or whatever, I started noticing that it was slowing down. And at some points, I was just standing there, like, with nothing to do, because I would get everything done. And we had no customers. So I started to notice that my anxiety was like picking up really, really bad. I brought it up to a manager's attention, and she was like the main manager, and she was really cool about it. She was like, okay, that's fine. I didn't know, you know, we'll put you in this department and, you know, we'll take care of it that way. And I was like, okay, great. You know, thank you for understanding and blah, blah, blah. And she was cool about it. She ended up leaving to go help open another store. So she was gone for about 2 weeks or so. And in those 2 weeks, I noticed the person left in charge under her. I brought it up to his attention again, and he directly told me, well, he's like, I didn't know you had this issue, but I will go ahead and put you in the front. Just understand that your hours will get cut, because we have a lot of people in the front. So in order to, you know, separate the hours or whatever, that your hours are going to end up getting cut. And I was like, okay, I kind of get it. You know, I understand that. So I was like, all right, that's fine. So he ended up moving me to the front. Actually, we think we've been open for a little bit longer than a month. We've been open for almost 2 months. But anyways, he ended up moving me to a different part of the store. No, he ended up moving me to the front. And I did notice my hours get cut. My hours, like, I started barely getting any hours or any days, pretty much. It went from 5 days to like 3. And I was like, okay, I get it. You know, you're in the front. You gotta, everybody's still brand new. Everybody's still learning. Yada, yada, yada. A week passed after that, and I see my hours get cut again. So now I was down to 2 days. And I was just like, okay. So our schedules, the way they come out is we'll get 3 weeks schedules. So we'll get the week we're on, the week after that, and the week after that. That's how our schedules get put out. We get 3 weeks in advance, pretty much. And I was just like, okay, that's fine, whatever. You know, I've just got to do what I have to do and make sure that I'm shining and I am proving and showing that I can do everything I need to do, right? So I ended up checking my schedule last week, or I think it was like last week or something, and I noticed that my name was completely off the schedule. Like, I wasn't even on there, right? Well, my name was on there, but all the days were empty, and that's for the week coming up. And I was like, well, what, like, are they letting me go? Because I understood that, you know, we were all pretty much temporary until they got their team down and they understood what, you know, who was going to be working where and all that good stuff. And I was just like, so are they letting me go, or what exactly?